HarperCollins and HarperAudio present The Year That Broke America, an immigration crisis, a terrorist conspiracy, the summer of Survivor, a ridiculous fake billionaire, a fight for Florida, and the 537 votes that changed everything. By Andrew Rice. Read by Keith Sellon-Wright. A note before we begin. For a list of abbreviations, sources, and notes, don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider, or go directly to www.harpercollins.com/audio/The Year That Broke America. Prologue. Inauguration Day. It had all happened before. It might happen again. But no one alive had ever seen an election like this one, so improbably dramatic, so narrowly determined, so bitterly fought to the end and beyond the end. It was strange to watch, like an event from some other country or an episode from the nation's uncivil early history. It made America once more a house divided, ripping up its rotting floorboards to reveal the creaky democratic machinery in the basement. It put cracks in the foundations. No one saw the constitutional crisis coming, and when the resolution came, it was messy. None of the nation's institutions or its statesmen cloaked themselves in glory. But now the unsettling conflict is blessedly in the past. It is Inauguration Day. Here they come, their fine shoes click-clacking through the marble hallways of the U.S. Capitol, the players in our National Theater, ready to raise the curtain on another term. They pass in dignified succession, walking down a stairway and out the double doors to the platform erected on the building's west front, facing the flag-bedecked National Mall. First up, former President George Bush, basking in the freshening glow of American forgetfulness. Next comes Hillary Clinton, wearing a gleaming black leather coat and a satisfied smile, displaying her vindication to her many enemies. Next, the leaders of Congress, and 9 justices of the Supreme Court, their black robes scarcely concealing their naked partisanship. Out on the Mall, the atmosphere is intense. Half the country thinks the other half has stolen the presidency. Half the country thinks the other half tried to steal it and failed. Thousands of angry citizens have come to decry the injustice done to their man, the largest inauguration protest in decades. The day is frigid and sleety. The security is oppressive. The sound of circling helicopters beats down ominously through the fog shrouding the Washington Monument. The underlying vibe, a Washington Post reporter will write the next day, was unrest. There are violent clashes taking place in the streets. Protesters chant, "Hail to the thief!" Up above on the dais, though, the nation's leaders appear convivial. The fight has been conceded to the winner. It is time to perform the constitutional ritual. At the stroke of noon on January 20th, 2001, a new President of the United States will be sworn in. George W. Bush of Texas. There is a reassuring familiarity to the transition. It is a new millennium, but the same old America. Here's the departing tandem in matching dark overcoats coming down a hall flanked by Marines standing at attention with bayonets. A military band plays ruffles and flourishes. "Ladies and gentlemen," an announcer says, "the President of the United States, the Honorable William Jefferson Clinton, and the Vice President of the United States, the Honorable Albert Gore, Jr." They descend the stairs. Clinton is buoyant, shaking hands, squeezing every last drop of joy out of his office. Gore wears a dutiful rictus. No,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?